Craig down here at the training ground trying to get the preparations done for Saturday. How much is everyone looking forward to it?
Yeah, I think it's we all want to get back to concentrating on football after the week that we've had at the football club. It's nice to just concentrate on team matters and trying to get a result on Saturday.
How difficult has it been for you as manager of the football club, the things that have happened over the last 5-6 days?
I said it earlier in the press, I think it's been the most difficult week I've ever had as a manager, and I've had some difficult weeks here at this football club, but I think last week has been really tough. You know, to see players upset and the football club being hurt the way it was, it's not nice, because this football club and me go back a long way, and I hate to see anything bad happen to it, and the light in which it was shown last week isn't representative of what the football club is and what the people who work at the football club, or the people who run the football club, or even the people who play for the football club. So to see it dragged down like that was shocking, really.
It's not something that's probably even entered your head that you'd have to deal with, but as the figurehead, I guess, for the club in many ways, it's something you had to come out and face. Yeah,
I mean, when something like that happens, you've got to be strong, and you've got to come out and say exactly what you feel, and I think the club done that. I think the club sent a really strong message out. We've made it clear that whoever's found guilty of anything that went on Saturday, any of the racist stuff that went on, we will deal with them in the strongest possible way we can, and hopefully the police will do that as well. So I think that's a no-brainer for the football club to come out and do that, and show that we're right behind the Show Racism Red Card, the Kick It Out campaigns, and work will continue on that, even though it's happened on Saturday and Tuesday came and everyone got behind it, and the togetherness was fantastic. The work can't stop, it's got to keep going on. It might not make the headlines every week, but we have to make sure that behind the scenes we're doing everything we can to make sure that people like that aren't welcome at our football club.
You mentioned the togetherness behind the scenes, but the professionalism of your squad as well. I know we didn't get the win on Tuesday night, but professional approach and everything.
Yeah, it was amazing, because I seen the players and I seen how it affected the players. But for them to come out and do what they did shows an amazing amount of control, of professionalism, call it what you want. I thought everyone to a man should be really proud of how they've handled themselves.
And in lots of ways, I suppose it's nice to just have a break from Victoria Park and get away. You couldn't get much further away, could we?
Well, they're all a trek, but I think Eastleigh's as far as, or nearly as far as we'll go. But no, it's the same. We'll prepare for it like we do every other away game. We'll travel down on a Friday. We'll stay at the hotel, and we'll go and try and get a good result on a Saturday. But it'll be a difficult game. I mean, they're similar to us, I suppose. They started the season, but they're a good side. They've got good quality. They'll knock the ball about and they'll try and play football. So hopefully it'll be a really good football game. It was last year when we went there. We played really well in the game, and I think it was 3 set pieces and ended up getting beat 3-2. But it was a really good game of football. Hopefully it'll be the same, but we'll come out the right side of it.
It is very unpredictable so far, this division. I know it's got a reputation for not being able to predict the results, but this season particularly so far, you look at the results the other night and it's like some of the results you couldn't have selected.
No, I mean that's how tight the league is, and that's how close it is. Anyone can beat anyone. I mean, you only have to see, I think Wrexham are in the bottom 4 at the moment, so you can't predict anything, and it seems as though it doesn't matter how much money you've spent either this season. Anyone can beat anyone. The gap is so slight, and really sometimes it boils down to if you turn up on the day or not, and what the man in the middle decides to do or doesn't do, as we found to our cost at the start of the season. So it's a really tough league to predict. All you can do is work as hard as you can, make sure you prepare well for every game, and get a little bit of consistency, and you should be all right.